Monkey. 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 Monkey.
Yo, 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 everybody. I don't know how many people we have in the stream yet, but y'all let me know if everything is playing correctly, because my computer has been moving slow, very slow. I'm hoping that with the next payout I get from YouTube, I'm really hoping that, you know, things will go good. But right now, things ain't looking the greatest. Okay. So, I mean, it looks like everything's looking good on you guys' side. That's what it looks like. I don't know, am I tripping, y'all? We ain't got nobody in here yet. Maybe I should make a TikTok. I'm about to do that. I'm about to make a TikTok. Let me share up on the Book of the Face first. Giggity schniggity goo. Go ham on them. All right, we got nobody in right now. I'm gonna go ahead and make a TikTok. Y'all hold on 1 second for me. I ain't got nobody in here right now. That's okay though. Everything looking good. Hey, what's up, y'all, man? Thank y'all for helping me go viral on TikTok. Right now, I am on YouTube. I'm going to post the YouTube channel, but it's also in my profile. So come join if you want to, man. I mean, I'm happy to have more people. I ain't got nobody in here right now, but that's okay. I'm gonna wait a little bit and wait and see what happens. TK goofy ass popped into my live stream on TikTok. Oh wow, I almost sparked this like a bomb. If you ended up popping in, come say what's up. If you're watching this later on, I'll say just come mess with your boy, man. Like, I'm happy to have more people join the family, you know? And we're just kind of doing our thing. Nobody's showing up. Guess that means I fucking suck. Maybe I should quit. Nah, I ain't gonna do that shit. I'm just chilling, just being me. I forgot my rap already, you see? I suck at that, but that's what y'all like, a black guy spitting fucking rhymes all night. But I just want to eat some food and watch some spooky shit with you. Huh, let's do what it do. Hey, let's do what it do. I'm trying to get more people to join the channel. I don't want to work a 9 to 5 in the flannel. I just want to do the best that I can while being the man that my kids can look up to. Do what you do, and I'ma do me. Yeah, I'm Infinite T. I used to be chub. Well, I am still chubby. What can I say? I love my belly. I like to eat food. What can I do but be that dude that eats food and watch spooky shit? Reactions can suck my... Let me stop. Let me stop. God, this is going to be on the live. Hey, anybody that watches this in the future, look, I know I'm cringe, okay? I know I'm cringe. Don't do me, okay? I got somewhere to take my daughter. Oh, the zoo got all of these things. Did you see Dai's Snapchat? That's at the zoo. I had no idea. Yeah. All right. I got nobody coming to the live. That hurts my feelings a little bit. It was supposed to be like 8 o'clock that I went live. But I ended up getting really into that conversation. God, dude, I've been doing YouTube for like a year now, and maybe I'm just not cut out for it. I'm not gonna give up, but God, I am tired of streaming to no one and then people watching it later. If you're bored, come join, please. You're smoking by yourself. Well, come smoke with me. Can you bring tissue as well?
Shit hard till it moans a little bit, you know?
Till it moans a little bit, you just said?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you just said until it moans a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, those were the words that I heard.
Yeah, I do.
You special.
I know, right?
You a special type of special. Oh, they're cute.
Cut the block and drop the top. It's gonna be a long day if you watch the clock.
Here trying to be grown.
I mean, they look like they grown, but they probably are youngins.
Who knows?
Honestly, they're probably youngins. Well, it's Tuesday, dude, and it's like 11 o'clock at night. That's why I wanted to do this at 8.
Yeah,
But I ended up going live on TikTok.
Sorry about my hair. It's freaking crazy. Messy hair.
Let's go ahead and smoke this, and then I'm going to go live again on TikTok and see if I can get some people from TikTok to come over.
There it goes. Cool.
Because I'm getting so many notifications, babe. Let's take a look real quick and see where it's at. It's at 700, almost 800,000.
Wow.
I just want a fraction of that. Give me 10%.
Right.
Give me 80K. Give me 10%. Look at how many subs I have now. I mean, look how many followers I have now.
Wow. That's nuts. You're doing really good. I'm proud of you.
Well, if only I can get them. For legal purposes, this is a... Oh, shit. I didn't even see y'all was here. For legal purposes, this is tobacco. What up, Death Robe? Death Robe fucked me yesterday. Okay? I mean, not literally. Because it's over the thing.
What?
Over the internet. But yeah. Really? Thank you. Where'd you find me, Elking? Eli King? My bad. I said Elking.
These letters are small. We are old and blind.
I really appreciate
Apologies.
that. I really appreciate that.
Apologies.
Is this not working?
It's
Why is...
lagging really bad.
Well, no, it's behind on purpose. There we go. Okay. So it should be
Everything
popping
good?
up. Yeah, no, it should be popping up. Do I not have the chat live? No, it should be popping up. Let me refresh.
We'll see. With these technical difficulties.
Here we go. I need to do this.
Excuse me, guys. I'm gonna munch a little bit. I'm a fat ace.
It's Buff Chub. If they don't expect food, then they don't know us that well. Oh, from TikTok. Hey, thank you.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you very much.
For this one.
Listen, bruh. No. Hold up. Before we do the niceties with Eli King, nah, Death Robe. No, you ain't gonna sit up here and pretend that you didn't mentally fuck me yesterday, okay? Nah, yes. You know I'm a fucking pussy when it comes to spiritual shit. Fucking ghosts and shit. I can fight a fucking, because you don't believe in it. You don't have the sixth sense that I got. No, man, you can fight a fucking Michael Myers or something. You cannot fight a ghost. What you gonna do?
Be respectful.
No, welcome back, Death Robe. Welcome back.
What?
It's good to have you here. Hey, Eli King, welcome. I appreciate you for coming.
Thank you guys for coming by. Tell your friends. Come on.
Here, do you want headphones? They're over there.
Oh,
just
yes,
plug them in.
Sir. Yes, sir.
We just chilling.
Gracias.
We chilling, getting ready for what we gonna do today.
Hardly.
I did promise. I promised Death Robe that I was going to do Mandela catalog. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna do the Mandela catalog. Yes. I hope you ready.
I don't know what that is.
Well, you're gonna be scared. So.
Oh, snickerdoodle.
This is tobacco, YouTube. This is tobacco, okay?
Hey, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do the Mandela catalogs, you
Let me plug in, love.
motherfucker.
Excuse me, darling.
No,
Alright.
man, it's like the things that
I'm
Death Robe.
rockin' and
the things that Deathrobe likes, right? The things that Deathrobe likes are the things that mess with me mentally. But I'm going to show support.
Is this thing on? I can't really hear myself.
Hello?
Oh, there it kind of goes. Okay, there it goes.
Kinda?
Yeah. I really couldn't hear it when it was on the table, but now I can hear myself, so I'm good.
I keep on telling you just to grab this. Yeah, now she can suffer too. Yeah, I'm not alone anymore.
Oh, suffer my buttocks, okay?
So I told them the story, the ventriloquist story.
Yes, I remember that.
Were you in the live when I did that?
Yeah. Well, no, I wasn't in the live. I was down here listening to you.
Were you down here?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah. I told them the ventriloquist story. And Deathrobe laughed at my pain. Completely and utterly, Deathrobe laughed at my pain.
I know, pobrecito, right?
All right. If anybody makes a comment within the next 60 seconds, and this is not lagging, it's behind a little bit. But if anybody makes a comment in the next 60 seconds, I'm going to take a shot before we start watching this spooky shit. So starting now. We'll see.
What you gonna do?
We'll see.
With enemy, don't run from you.
I should go live on TikTok too and just see how many people I can get over here from TikTok.
Why not?
No, he already said now she can suffer too. So that's not a new comment. What's your channel? Oh, Aragaki. I forgot. I haven't told you my channel.
Oh, whoopsies.
Let me do this. You. Hold on 1 second. You motherfucker. If I ever meet you in person, I ain't gonna hurt you, but I'm gonna give you a bear hug from all the love that I feel for you, from all the anger, not anger. It's not anger, it's love. From all the love that I feel from you, from this stuff. He said, shot.
Yes. Everybody. Shot. Yeah.
I finally downloaded that effect.
Oh, cool. That time.
I can actually press a button and we do the burns now.
We should do it.
Right now?
Yeah.
All right, sure.
Right. Bring it, baby.
Where's it at? It's not this one.
That's uncomfortable in my ears.
Sorry. We have a grumpy cat.
Oh, yeah.
Deathrobe is in the building. This is for Deathrobe. From now, I don't know if I'm gonna remember this.
That's cool.
I don't know if I'm gonna remember this, but I feel like if I'm streaming and Deathrobe randomly pops up, I'm gonna play this. This effect may specifically be for you. It may possibly be for you specifically. Anyway, back to the background music. Yeah, she got the joke. Eli, are you prepared for what we're doing tonight? Do you like spooky? How are you doing with spooky? Because we're doing spooky tonight. It's Halloween, man. It's spooky season. I got to.
It's fall. October. You know, you want to get spooky with us?
Okay. Hey. So you like that? What do you mean? It's a cigarette. Of course you're sharing with me.
Yeah, man.
You like spooky, Eli? My day is going okay. Honestly, I'm still tripping over the fact that
It was a busy day.
that TikTok has almost 800,000 views now. And I know, some of the more attractive people, they get their lives changed overnight. But for me, I'm just hoping to have it changed over time. That was a good way to get myself out there, and I'm really happy that people like my sense of humor, but also have the same intrigue that I have, where it's like, stop touching shit.
No, for you, get it. It's my cupcake, get it.
I love you so much. I love you so much. You're such a dork. You're such a dork.
Damn it. Fucking cat. Mother trucks. Mother trucker.
My phone messing up. You did that thing where you spit while you talk, and it got on my phone.
Sorry, you do that a lot. Sorry.
Listen here, okay? I got big lips. What's your excuse?
You don't want to know.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just leave it at that.
Okay, we will. All right. So we're going to start off with Mandela Catalog. Eli, do you know what the Mandela Catalog is? Because I have no idea what to expect. There you go.
I'm guessing it's almost like the other collection of movies, but it's like horror.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah,
What's that one called?
No, that's Mandela. I want Mandela. There it is. There it is. So it's 15 minutes long. We're definitely gonna put it on the channel. I have the MrBallen from yesterday. That's an hour long that we're gonna put on the channel. And we're gonna go from there. And Eli, you are from TikTok. I'm gonna upload a whole video talking about the background of the Thornus Heraclean tablet. That's the slab that they pulled up. I did a whole research on it. And if you haven't had a chance, man, you should check out the sarcophagus video that I did too. Actually, I should do this, shouldn't I? Shouldn't I share this? Shouldn't I share my TikTok? Because I don't think I have my personal TikTok here. Yeah, I went viral on TikTok. I got almost 800,000 views, Death Row. I was so surprised. All right, guys, I'm about to cut out this background music. Fuck all that. So yesterday, before I ended the night, I messed with Death Row. I used your favorite effect.
Why? Hello, Death Row.
It's not my favorite.
It is your favorite. It's not my favorite. I said it's your favorite. No domestic over here.
All right, anyway, let me stop. Oh, you don't use TikTok?
TikTok.
Well, either way, we are about to do this. Okay, how am I going to do this, babe? I didn't know that you were going to be part of it tonight.
Just make me sound really good.
Well, I'm talking about with this, because you always lean into the mic instead of taking it.
You always hog the mic instead of sharing it.
It's my mic. I always tell you, in order for the mic to be good.
I'll get my own mic soon then.
I'm not being rude. I just want you to do this.
Okay. Oh, I'm just not in the right spot.
For the camera angle.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
And I will do this. And actually, you know what? It might be better if we do this. Hold on one second, y'all. I'm about to go to... All right. So y'all should be able to hear both of us pretty easily. The sound quality drops when I do this, but it's worth it. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna zoom out just a tad bit. I mean, it's Halloween. It's the only time we could show our fucking horrible ass basement.
Everywhere.
Okay. And I'll go here. And we'll move this here. No, baby. You're doing the exact opposite. Thank you, love.
Yeah, I'm like...
Okay, you ready?
Yes. I'm ready when you are, sire.
Let's see who else is in, because you know we have more people pop in.
Yeah.
I have to... This man is a whole villain in a horror movie. I'm sorry.
Maybe we shouldn't be laughing.
No, that caught me by surprise. You're a whole villain, bro. Hey, knowing our luck, Eli is the protagonist. Anyway, welcome back to the channel, y'all. I am your skinny deficient homie, Chubbington the Third. And if I ever get to 100 million subs, you know what I'm gonna buy you. Rosie, will you tell him?
Tacos!
Unless I am still broke. Poor black man in America trying to make it. It is Halloween season. It's spooky season. So we've been doing a whole bunch of horror stuff. If you have any suggestions for horror music wise, don't hesitate to do it. We got Death Road in the chat right now. He has been taking me down a journey. Now, unlike me, Miss Rockin' Rosie here.
Hey, y'all. What up?
She loves spooky shit. I love it when it's stuff she's scared of and not stuff I'm scared of. So, Death Rope has requested of us. And if you guys want to do some requests, just go ahead and put it down in the comments. And I'm more than happy to do it, man. Come join the live. We're going live every single day for a minimum of 2 hours. TikTok in the chat as well. So, check out the TikTok. Went viral, 800,000. But without further ado, we are doing the Mandela catalog. Now, the thing with the Mandela catalog is I know nothing about it. Rose knows nothing about it, right?
Yeah, no.
Oh, actually, let me do this. Let me do this while I'm doing my talking up front. It sounds a lot better.
Yeah, it really does. It really does. Yes. Hey, cat.
Harley, calm down.
Cat.
Now,
Cat.
I am going to make a bet right now with Death Row. Death Row, do you think this video will get more than... Do you think that this will get 3 digits worth of views? So a minimum of 100. Nope. Oh, no. You're not about to play in the background.
Oh, no.
And anybody that wants to skip this, I put a timestamp at the beginning of this video where we actually start watching it. But Death Row, do you think that we will get 100? Oh, thanks, bud. I flipped it because certain videos get blocked. So sometimes I have to do that. So for this, I want to do transform.
Oh, sweet boy.
Flip horizontal. All right, we're back normal. Thanks, Death Row. So I'm going to make a bet with Death Row right now. She is literally playing with her cat.
Sorry.
I hope you guys see this.
He's so distracting. He's so cute. He's my Halloween kitty.
I hope you guys see this. Because you see what I have to work with. You know what? I'm just going to move. I'm just going to move over. Because that makes it easier for you. You're not moving at all.
Hey, why you do that? Why you do that, cute boy? Oh my gosh. Okay.
No.
Okay, cute boy time done. Okay?
Cute boy time done, huh?
You're winking at me. No, don't do that.
It's wrong way.
Can't do it.
Okay,
Harley.
there we go.
Come on. Go on, Harley.
Gotta give me some more room to work
Go on, Harley. Harley, go. Go, Harley.
It's literally cat butt in my
Harley.
face.
Harley, go. I'm trying to get him to go. Come on, Harley, go. Go. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah, I flipped it. Sorry, Harley. I flipped it last stream because we did the Aretha Franklin or Chaka Khan, and I thought it would stop us from getting blocked, but we got blocked anyway. I'm gonna cut a lot of this out.
Oh yeah.
But do you think, Death Robe, that this should get to at least 100 views? That's my TikTok, by the way, y'all. Randomly went from 500 subs to 4,307 now. And I love every single one of them. So we are going to watch the Mandela catalog. I'm going to not be able to see you guys' comments for a second. But that's okay. We're going to get into this. I'm going to stop this recording because that's something I can edit ahead of time and then make it right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Nope, not studio mode. Okay, here we go. Welcome back to the channel, y'all. I am your skinny deficient homie, Chubbington III. Let me move this out the way. It is spooky season, y'all. And if I ever get to 100 million subs, not only will I buy you tacos, I'll help you go trick-or-treat. We also have Miss
Rockin' Rosie. Put your horns up, guys, because I'm ready to rock. And I hope you are too.
So we doing spooky shit right now. We still have music reactions that we're going to get in. If you have any suggestions, put them down in the comments. If it's your first time here, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Check out the TikTok. You should have seen that already. But without further ado, we are going to get into the Mandela Catalog, Volume 1.
All right.
And then after this, we're going to do another MrBallen. So I hope you guys end up checking that out. You ready?
Yep.
All right.
We are currently receiving countless reports of an unidentified hostile organism that we'll refer to as alternates. Until we have a complete understanding of the threat, it's important to stay home, lock all doors and windows, and have access to a loaded firearm or any ranged weapon at all times. You will know if an alternate exists solely based on their physical characteristics. If you see another person that looks identical to you, run away and hide. If you see a person that has a biologically impossible characteristic, run away and hide.
I'm sorry, but who in their right fucking mind are sitting here seeing people with long arms or a big head or someone who walks on their head and just sitting there waiting for them to get closer?
Right.
They said if you see an alternate that has physical differences that don't seem possible, run away. They're not telling you go notify an authority. They're saying run the fuck away. That says something in itself.
Yeah.
Are you ready for this?
I don't know, but we'll do it.
That was a loud sigh.
Yeah,
Let's see.
If one manages to break into your home, refrain from any kind of communication or contact with the threat. These intelligent life forms utilize elements of psychological warfare to take advantage of their victims. While we heavily discourage any form of contact or communication with an alternate, we make exceptions for attempts at executing them yourself.
That's freaky. In the event of an alternate encounter, follow the think principle. The think principle. Tell an authoritative figure about your encounter. Hinder the alternate's movement. Identify the class type. I'm guessing they're going to tell us about the types. Neutralize the alternate if safe to do so. Kill yourself. There's not enough room for the two of us. What in the entire fuck? This is about to take a turn. And I got the volume up as loud as possible in our headphones.
Shoot.
I am not ready. Fuck you, Death Row. I love you. You're awesome, but fuck you, Death Row. Here we go. Oh, know your place in reality. Yeah, no, not kill yourself. Know your enemy. Type 1, doppelganger. Oh, that's freaky. Oh, that's freaky. Fuck, here we go. Here we go. Ah, okay. Y'all don't understand what we have in our ears.
Yeah.
This is freaking me out on principle. Oh my God. And they have an actual tape. Victim 1, victim 2. Markeith Cliff, Cesar Torres.
Hey, it's Caesar. I hope it's not too late.
No, it's fine. Don't worry. What's up? Are you alright?
Yeah, it's not me, it's my mom. She's knocked out cold and I have no idea why. I'm on my way to the ER, but could you do me a favor?
Yeah, of course. What is it?
I just need you to come over and turn on the cameras we have set up. You know the ones that we installed after we were robbed?
Oh, yeah. Would you mind if I asked why?
Oh, well, she screamed really loud right before I found her on the ground. I just...
Well, do you have your doors and windows locked? Like what the broadcast told us to do?
Yeah, that's the weird part. Maybe she saw something? I don't...
Oh my God. I just got freaked out. Our daughter woke up right now. Are you okay, baby? Your alarm clock went off? Oh, an alert went off on our daughter's TV. Of course. Hold on, y'all. Because I'm definitely putting this in a recording, all of this. Well, maybe not all of it, but a lot of it I'm putting in a recording. Our daughter just came down in the middle of the start of the freaky part and told us that she had a notification pop up on her TV. We have Hillbilly in the building. What up, Hillbilly? I fucking love your reaction. It's funny as hell. I'm doing the best that I can, bud. Like, I really am. Yeah, I'm hoping that my girlfriend can get our daughter to sleep, but that just freaked me out in itself. Like, legit, she came down right at the right moment to freak me the fuck out. Okay. This ain't gonna go in the video, but I'm gonna respond to some comments. Some people are being a little bit rude for no reason. Ugh, y'all are killing me. Eli, I see you here. You're just gonna keep repeating yourself. That was the comment I was looking for. So, okay. Here we go. That freaked me the fuck out, everybody. Like, that legit freaked me the fuck out. She was like, "Mommy," at the exact time. Like, oh my gosh. Can y'all hear the background? It's just like a constant noise. It's weird. Yeah, and I'm keeping that in there, Death Row. Like, I'm keeping that in there, but I really am. Why aren't you guys' comments popping up? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm keeping that in there. That's 100% staying in because fuck you, Death Row. Like, love you, bud, but fuck you at the same time. It's like you know what type of shit fucks with me. I don't know how, but it's like you know. Man, I am tripping. Did you guys know that we are at like almost 900,000 views on TikTok? Anybody that watches this in the future, because I do have some people that watch it in the future, when y'all see this, like, bruh, we are at almost, I'm sorry, almost 800,000 views. We're at 781.5 right now. So 781,000 views and 500. That's crazy. I did not see that coming. Everyone, I'm ready to be spooked again. Okay, Dana. Well, I'm happy that you're here. Dana Bana, welcome. We are watching the Mandela Chronicles. So right now, me and Rose's daughter came down in the middle of watching this and freaked us both the fuck out. Oh, also, I am recording, so say hi, YouTube. And it happened right when they were talking about doppelgangers. So in this universe, for the Mandela catalog, there are doppelgangers, some that look like you, some that are physically deformed. They're telling us a story right now about an encounter with the doppelgangers. And yeah, that's what's going on right now. Rosie just stepped upstairs with our daughter. I am trying not to freak out in the basement, but luckily I got her cat right here, my little buddy. You guys see him right here. And I'm also checking YouTube out, TikTok out while we're at it. Because there's been a lot. I swear I didn't try and guilt trip people into coming to the live stream either. I like legit, I get sad live streaming to no one. So I'm happy you guys are here. My computer can't handle TikTok at the same time. We gonna make it someday though. It ain't one of them moments where I can say, nigga, we made it. But someday we can. She's coming back right now. Yeah, it's the alarm for the fall tornadoes that we get. Yep.
Yeah.
Is she okay?
You guys, yeah, she's fine. She went to sleep.
Okay.
Watch out, Harley! You took my spot. Cat, move.
All right. Get your headphones on.
Let me get set back up. You're
I
really
said what
sorry.
up to everybody in chat. We are about to continue right now.
Okay, I don't know if I'm ready, but let's go.
Okay, so we're gonna
Okay.
go back a little bit so I can
Okay.
edit this the right way. I'll put the bloopers on Patreon if we do it.
Well, do you have your doors and windows locked? Like what the broadcast told us to do?
Yeah, that's the weird part. Maybe she saw something? I don't know.
Alright. I mean, it shouldn't be too bad. I'm just gonna switch them on and get out of there, though. You know how I feel about your house.
Yeah.
Got a creepy
that's
house,
fine.
huh?
One last thing. Try to get a good view of it.
So was he a doppelganger?
Okay.
Alright, I gotta go. I'm almost at the hospital. Thank you.
Whoever did this, they did a really good job of making it spooky. They really did. So this is the friend pulling into the house. I swear, my subscribers like to see me in pain.
No, just terrified out your mind.
You know I don't do good with this shit. No, don't do that yet. Gracias.
Mm-hmm. De nada.
So they got out the car.
Mm-hmm.
Cameras just got cut on. So this must be the house cameras.
Yep.
He said, be careful of the hallway. Which hallway?
I thought I said something like back or something like back hallway or something.
He got in this car and dipped the fuck out. Motion detected at 3:31 a.m. Oh, God, I don't do good with this shit. And they made it look really old-timey, too. Where's the motion? You ain't gonna tell me motion detected and then randomly pop some shit. Was that blocked off earlier? No, that was blocked off earlier, and that door wasn't open.
Oh yeah, no, that door wasn't open.
Sound increase. Ah, fuck!
Who are you? Get away from me! No!
This is some psychological bullshit. Follow me home, Caesar.
Let me in, Mark. I have a gift for you. I have a present.
What?
I have a
What?
surprise. I will not hurt.
I do not want to see what is on the other side. I bet you fucking don't. But it has been days. And nobody has come to help me.
You fucking bastard!
Oh, bad decision, Mark. No, Mark!
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. If you need help, hang up and then dial your operator. If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. If you need help, hang up.
Nobody came for me. Did he blow his own head off?
That's what it looks like.
Viewing of the following footage is illegal and punishable by law if not previously cleared with your assistant. If you have access to this recording and are not part of no. And are not part of the local authority, please stop the video and discard the tape immediately. There's still 6 minutes left. Mandela County Police Department training video. Position, emergency call operator. I'm
While at the
getting tipsy.
station, a situation may occur where the local 911 dispatchers run out of operators to handle calls, so they are given to us instead. There are 3, and only 3, scenarios that you will handle with a caller.
Please.
When a caller needs the police, send available personnel to the address. When the caller has a fire-related emergency, contact our neighboring fire department with the address and a brief description of the event.
And you got to remember, this is happening in 92.
When the caller has a medical emergency, immediately contact the Mandela Community Hospital. Here at the Mandela County Police Department, we thank you for viewing this instruction.
An encounter. Not help caller reporting. Alternate encounter. What the fuck? Calmly reassure the caller that help is on the way. But it's not. The call can be ended when they stop responding to your question. You get what they're saying?
Yeah.
Let them die.
Yeah.
And when they're dead, you can hang up the phone call.
Yeah.
Do not speak too much. You might accidentally reveal your fear.
Nothing is worth the risk. Nothing is worth the risk. Nothing is worth the risk.
Toddler stress assessment video. Record your child's response to the following media. Section 1. Record response. Why is this fucking with me? Record response. Daddy didn't tuck me in. And there is a man in my closet. This leaves everything to your imagination in the worst fucking way. The Scary Night by Mark, age 4. Mandela Elementary, 4th grade, 4K. Daddy didn't check under my bed last night. So I went to mommy's room. I was scared. There was a scary knocking on the door. And the scariest part is walking by the dark room by the stairs. That's the scary room. That's the kid walking by it. Almost at mommy's room. Then I saw the man in the corner. Him. And then I fell asleep. The end. Oh God, poor kid. Section 2. Okay, kitty. Family. Balloon. Dark door by the hall, by the stairs. It's making us look at the dark door. Man in the corner. An intruder. Module complete. If any unexpected occurred during the test, let your advisor know immediately. So we made it through with a little bit of psychological trauma. I'm going to pull everybody up on the screen.
Salad fingers. I remember that.
All right, I'll call you by your nickname, Banana. I will say this. Fuck you, Death Row. That's going to fuck with me in a worse way. And if you like this type of content, hold on 1 second. If you like this type of content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'm fucked up. That left an uncomfortable fucking thought in the excess of my brain. I'm your skinny deficient homie, Chubbington III. If I ever get to 100 million subs, I'll buy you tacos. And this has been brought to you by one of our subscribers, Death Robe. You fucking asshole. And I'm here with
Rockin' Rosie.
that fucked with me on a psychological level. And I'm not okay with it. You can play with a lot of things. You just played with my brain. Fuck you, Death Robe. Love you, but fuck you. Y'all have a good night. Spooky season.
I thought it was gonna be worse.
I'm not okay.
I'm fine. I thought it was gonna be worse.
But see, my imagination is so much worse than yours. You're very like, I'm gonna focus on what I see and what's happening, and I'm very on what could happen.
Oh yeah.
You get what I mean? So like,
you bring the creep factor onto yourself.
yeah, if I was to ever make horror movies, I'd fuck everybody
your
on planet
goes
up.
too far, like wah, out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm uncomfortable with what just happened. After this, watch the full series.
Salad fingers.
I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can. That fucked with me in an unexpected way. Like, truthfully. He said, now, watch Salad Fingers full series. Sir, you ain't even donated. You're just contributing to my mental breakdown and not to the fucking money for the channel. I'm sorry. How long is this motherfucker? Over an hour. No.
I mean, we can watch a little bit of it, like 3 minutes maybe or something. Just
over an hour. How
shits
far
or
is this?
giggles, like
13 minutes would be episode 4. This probably won't fuck with me as much as the rest of it. Hold on. Before Salad Fingers, because MrBallen does good on the channel. And this really does fuck with me.
Salad Fingers. Who remembers Foamy the squirrel?
Foamy the squirrel wasn't scary.
I know, but
Okay. This one is only 18 minutes long.
okay.
This is the most terrifying family you never heard of.
Mature audiences only.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Get your children out of the room.
That's what he said yesterday for the one that I watched that was like 48 minutes long. Yeah. Yeah. Tell me about it. It was fucked. I ain't got no money.
It
I'm happy you
happens,
here.
yeah.
I'm happy you here. Banana, you still here? Well, I'm sorry. The nickname we used to have was Bright Eyes. Bright Eyes, are you still here? We gonna go ahead and we gonna do this, MrBallen. That might be the last one I do. You ain't about to fuck me, Death Row. You ain't about to fuck me. Nah, bruh. Nah. Cause I can see that you like the spooky shit. Like you really like the spooky shit. No worries, bruh. You ain't gotta worry about donating. You good. You above chubbying, all right? You already been here, what, 2 days in a row? I'm a cheap date. If you show up, I'm good. All right. Y'all ready? We about to get into MrBallen. You ready for that?
Yeah.
He said I ain't gay. I ain't either, motherfucker. The fuck? Anyway, you ready?
Yep.
Welcome back to the channel, y'all. I am your skinny deficient homie, Chubbington III. I've been live as always. I'm live every day nowadays. Come help us save the channel. It's spooky season, and Death Robe here has been fucking me up, but he says he ain't gay. But he been fucking me, but he ain't gay. You know what I mean? Mentally, I've been fucked by this person. But anyway, we got another spooky one for you. But I also got
Rockin' Rosie over here, guys. Put your horns up. I hope you're ready to rock tonight.
Yeah, she's a lot more hyper than me. I've been drinking and I went viral on TikTok and it was awesome, but it's over. We're gonna watch MrBallen now.
Stop it. You make me want to sing a sad song when you said it's over.
Internet fame is very short-lived
Yes.
unless you're a sex symbol. That's just facts. All right. We gonna get into MrBallen. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share if you fuck with this type of content. Spooky season. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I don't think so. He said, look at this dude. Okay, so this is MrBallen, the most terrifying family you've never heard of. All right? Okay.
This is real stuff?
This is real stuff.
What?
This is real stuff. All right. Buff chubby ends. Let's react.
Today's story is about a lesser well-known cult and their heinous ritual that they admitted to performing. This episode is extremely graphic and very upsetting, so viewer discretion is advised. But
he said it for us. I put this at 18 plus. So if you created an 18-year-old account and you're here, if you don't want to have nightmares, leave. For real. His background music. Oh my God.
Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
But before we get into today's story, if you're a fan of the strange, dark, and mysterious delivered in story format, then you come to the right place because that's all we do, and we upload 2 or 3 times every week. So if that's of interest to you, please sneak into the like button's house and steal the glass plate inside of their microwave. Also, please subscribe to our channel and turn on all notifications so you don't miss any of our weekly uploads. All right, let's get into today's story.
This is tobacco for legal purposes. Hello. Oh, it's here.
Harley.
Disturbing images
In the early
and
1950s,
statements.
Harold Alexander, who was a young stonemason living in Hamburg, Germany, came in contact with an old man named George Reel. George was the leader of a small religious group called the Lorber Society. This group, which never had a large membership at any point in their short history, was rooted in the Christian faith, but their views were far more extreme than the average Christian congregation. For example, many Christians believe in the concept of self-denial, which in layman's terms means to deny oneself some personal human pleasures, like certain sexual practices or the overindulgence of food or drinking, and all of this is done to gain favor with God. But George and the other members of the Lorber Society took this concept of self-denial to the extreme. They practiced it so aggressively and so literally that nobody in the society could really have a life of their own. All they could do to adhere to their society's very strict rules was to worship God 24/7. In addition to their very severe lifestyles, members of the Lorber Society also believed that anybody outside of their small society was basically evil. So Harold meets George. It's unclear exactly how he meets George, but he does, and immediately Harold is blown away by George. He thinks he's totally incredible, he's so charismatic, and apparently George felt equally highly about Harold. And so right away they have this friendship, they strike up, and Harold and his wife Drogma, they end up joining the Lorber Society, and they completely give themselves over to this very intense lifestyle, and they listen to everything George tells them to do. And then very quickly after Harold and his wife had joined this society, their leader George became very ill, and it became clear he was going to die soon. When George was on his deathbed, Harold went to visit him, and after speaking with him privately in this room, Harold emerges and he tells his wife that George has told him that he is going to be the next leader of the Lorber Society once George passes away. And so his wife accepts that.
So that wasn't a real photo.
This, as does the rest of the society members, and then after George actually does die, everyone in the society just turns towards Harold and begins listening to him and following him. It's worth noting that we don't know for sure if George really did tell Harold that he was going to be the next leader of the Lorber Society, or if Harold just made that up because he knew George was going to die soon and he could kind of get away with stealing that title. Over the next few years that Harold was in charge of the Lorber Society, he began introducing a new concept to the members. He would continuously tell them that they needed to be ready for when the next prophet of God returned to the earth. Harold told his members that when this happened, one, Harold would know immediately and he would tell them, and two, whatever this prophet wanted, no matter how confusing or crazy or terrible, they had to do it without question because this was God's will. In 1953, so roughly a year or two after Harold has taken over the Lorber Society, he and his wife, Drogma, have their second child. It's their first boy, and they name him Frank. And as soon as this child is born, Harold looks at him and determines that this boy, his son, is the prophet they have all been waiting for. And so he tells his wife and he tells the members of the Lorber Society that his son, Frank, is the prophet of God, and everyone across the board completely accepts it. As the prophet, Frank, grew up, he was shamelessly worshipped and waited on 24/7 by the members of the Lorber Society and his own family. And so naturally, this had a profound impact on the way Frank.
That would have an effect. You know what I mean? Like that would 100% have an effect. If you're praised by everybody around you, that's gonna fuck with you mentally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you're a kid. You're supposed to have limitations placed on you.
Mm-hmm.
But someone told you that you are the prophet of God. And with you being a child, of course you believe that shit.
Right.
It's crazy what the human mind will do.
Mm-hmm.
That shit is bonkers.
Definitely.
Thought and how he behaved. By the time Frank was at the age of grade school children, he fully believed that he was the prophet of God, and he began using that authority to kind of boss his family around more than he really needed to, especially his three sisters and his mother. But no one ever intervened because, again, this is the prophet of God and he can do whatever he wants. When Frank turned 16, he started thinking about girls and sex, but he was conflicted because he had been taught everybody outside of this society he was a part of were evil. And so he didn't want to pollute himself by having sex with these evil women. And so he went to his father and told him that he wants to start having sex with his mother and his sisters in order to stay pure. And his father, Harold, not only embraced the idea, he encouraged it. And in fact, he would often join in with his son during the sexual intercourse. As for the four Alexander women on, they completely accepted their new roles as sexual objects because they believed by doing whatever Frank the prophet wanted, they were serving God. Eventually, one of these sisters began talking to some of her very few friends at school about how she was kind of jealous of her other sisters for all the attention they were getting from Frank. And so the friends kind of picked up on this strange relationship between the siblings, and before long, rumors had started about there being some incestuous relations inside of this family, and those rumors eventually made their way to the parents of students, and then from the parents, that made its way to the police, and before long, Harold had discovered that the Hamburg police were about to launch an investigation into his family. And at the same time, Harold also discovered that members of the Lorber Society, they had heard about these incest rumors as well, and they had their own suspicions already, and they were not on board with incest. And so they were very clearly starting to distance themselves from Harold and his family. And so it was pretty clear to Harold that the writing was on the wall. He and his family were no longer welcome in Hamburg. And so he goes to the Lorber Society and kind of retires and says, I'm leaving. You need to find yourself a new leader of this society. And then he and his family completely broke ties with the Lorber Society. They left Hamburg and fled south to Santa Cruz, which is a city on the Canary Islands in Spain.
Let me just say this. With the way that the world is weird nowadays, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me do this. With the way that the world is weird nowadays, right?
Yeah.
As a father myself, that is fucking disgusting. Like, honest to God. Like, there's no question about it in my mind. That is fucking disgusting. Not only did you encourage it, you joined in as well. You are a disturbing human being. I could never, ever in a million billion years look at my daughters as anything other than my daughters. And that also tells how scary the human psyche is. To where, like, if someone is educated in the wrong way from a very young age, they don't know any different. What do you think about that? You got something to say on that subject?
I mean,
not in detail.
Well, no, but I mean, like they say, if a person is living in the woods with wolves, then they're going to grow up.
Nature versus nurture.
Exactly. They're going to end up growing up and only knowing how to act as if they're a wolf. So, I mean, that's crazy, but it's sick.
I'll say this. MrBallen always has a way of, like, yesterday I was expecting spooky, but not like super spooky like it was on a psychological level. Today, it's not necessarily spooky as much as it is disturbing.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's keep going, but I had to make that point because no. In no way should you. It makes me angry, to be honest. Like, as a father, it makes me. I will fuck you up.
Ow, Harley.
Oh God. Oh God, is he okay?
No.
Well, no, he's fine, but
He's okay, but
he got your
I'm
leg
not.
good.
Yeah.
He got your leg real good.
And so they settle into this little apartment inside of this busy city, and very quickly they fell back into their old routines of constantly worshiping Frank, the prophet of God, despite the fact that they were no longer affiliated with the Lorber Society. And so their actions were now being driven by their own personal belief system. 10 months later, on December 22nd, 1970, a wealthy doctor named Walter Trankler was at his villa, which was located not far from where the Alexanders lived, when he heard a knock at his front door. When he opened the front door, he saw there were these two men who he didn't recognize, who were covered head to toe in what looked like mud. And at first, he was totally taken aback by their appearance and almost wanted to just shut the door. But in order to be polite, he kept the door slightly open and said, hey, how can I help you guys? And the two men would introduce themselves as Harold and Frank Alexander, and they were there to speak with one of their family members, Sabine. Sabine was one of Frank's two younger sisters, and she worked for the doctor as a housemaid. And so the doctor doctor, he didn't know any of Sabine's family members, so he just kind of took their request at face value and said, hold on, let me go get her. And so he leaves the front door, he goes into the kitchen, and he finds Sabine, this 15-year-old girl, and he tells her that your father and your brother are waiting for you outside. They want to talk to you. And so Sabine, without saying a word, puts her knife and the food down. She walks out of the kitchen with the doctor, and as they're walking towards the front door, the doctor stops about 10 or 15 feet away from the front door to kind of allow Sabine to walk up and have a semi-private conversation with her relatives, although they're still inside of his house, so he didn't want to go too far. And so the doctor is standing maybe 15 feet away, wondering if he should just turn around or maybe just go into the other room to let them speak, when he overhears the father, Harold, say something truly horrific to his daughter. It was so shocking that the doctor stopped what he was doing, turned, and looked directly at Sabine to see how she was going to react to what she just heard. But to the doctor's absolute shock, Sabine didn't break down and start crying or start screaming out in pain or anguish. Instead, she reached out and grabbed her father's muddy hand and pressed it to her cheek and said, "I'm sure you did what was necessary." And then the two embraced. The doctor stood there totally shocked, staring at these people, wondering what the heck they're doing. Why are they here? What are they talking about? Is this really happening? And then he just kind of blurts out, "Hey, I'll be right back, stay right there." And then the doctor turned around and darted out of the front hall into another room where he barricaded himself inside, and then he called the police. When the police showed up just a few minutes later, they rolled into the front lot and they saw Harold, Frank, and Sabine were still just casually standing in the front doorway of the doctor's villa, seemingly not really trying to go anywhere or do anything. And so the police get out of their car, they walk up to the trio and they say, "What's going on? What are you doing here?" And Harold very calmly and casually tells one of the officers the same horrible thing that the doctor overheard him saying to Sabine. Except this time, Harold specified to the officers where this horrible thing took place. He said it happened inside of their apartment. The police were shocked at Harold's candidness and the fact that his two kids were standing right next to him and they're hearing what their father is saying. They too are just totally detached and very calm, as if...
See, that lets you know in itself how different from regular society he had brainwashed him as the father. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, the cops are like, "I can't believe you just admitted this." And he's sitting there like, "What?" And then his kids, who he's raised, are sitting there like, "What?" That's scary in itself.
Nothing their father is saying is having any effect on them. It's just totally business as usual. And so the police asked Harold to repeat the story a few times to make sure they were hearing him correctly, and then they just arrested Harold and his two kids. After the three Alexanders were brought to the police station, 3 other police officers were sent over to the Alexanders' apartment in Santa Cruz to see if what Harold had said was actually true. And when these officers opened the front door to that apartment, they immediately could tell it was all true. The following is the story of what happened inside of that apartment based on the testimony given by Frank and Harold. On December 21st, 1970, so that's one day before Frank and Harold arrived on the doorstep of the doctor's villa, the father and son were home in their apartment with the mother, Dragma, as well as 2 of the 3 sisters. It was 18-year-old Marina and 15-year-old Petra. The other sister, Sabine, she was over at the doctor's villa. She was staying with him for a couple of days while she worked there. At some point that afternoon, Dragma and Harold left the living room and went into one of the bedrooms to lie down and take a nap. And after they lie down, Frank, for some reason, gets up from the living room and walks into the bedroom and sits down on the edge of the bed and just stares down at his mother. And when his mother rolls over and looks up at her son, Frank would later tell police that the look she gave him was suggestive and it was offensive to Frank, and he believed she was not permitted to look at him that way. And so in this moment that she's looking at him, he said he instinctively knew that the killing hour was upon them. The killing hour was not a Lorber Society concept. It was something that Frank and most likely Harold had come up with, and the rest of the family, the mother and the 3 sisters, had totally accepted. According to Frank and Harold, women were impure, and the only way to purify them, i.e. send them to heaven and not hell, was to murder them. And so it was just fundamentally understood in the Alexander household that at some point, Frank was going to declare that the killing hour was upon them. And when that happened, all the women in the household were told to stop what they were doing and wait for Frank to sacrifice them. Meaning, wait for Frank to ritualistically kill them. So after Frank has seen this offensive look on his mother's face, he now feels like the killing hour is upon them, and so he literally announces it to his mother and to his father, who's right next to her, and then Frank grabs a nearby wooden coat hanger and strikes his mother on the top of her head. Now, his mother, she's heard that the killing hour is upon them, and he's starting to beat her, and so what does she do? She follows the rules. She flips herself over onto her stomach, puts her hands down by her side, and lays flat and still so Frank can more easily kill her. And so Frank begins wailing on the back of his mother's head with this wooden coat hanger, while his father, Harold, excitedly leaps out of the bed, doesn't try to stop what's going on. He runs into the living room, and he begins very enthusiastically playing the organ. An organ is like a piano that's played a lot of times inside of Christian churches. And so with all this commotion going on in the house, the other two sisters that were there, Marina and Petra, they come out of their bedrooms into the living room. They see their father playing the organ, and they look into the bedroom where they hear all this noise, and it's Frank murdering their mother. And they're looking at this happening. They're not doing anything. They're just staring at it. And then their father says to them, "The killing hour is upon us. You need to get ready." And so the girls, when they hear this, they know the rules. And so they stop watching this attack, and they make their way over to the center of the living room, and they sit down cross-legged, and they begin to patiently wait their turn. After a while, Frank stopped beating his mother, who was now unconscious or perhaps even dead, and he walked out of the bedroom into the living room, where he saw his father on the organ, and he saw his two sisters sitting on the ground. And so without any hesitation, he walks over to Marina, the older one, the 18-year-old, and he begins hitting her on the top of the head until she slouches over onto the ground motionless. And then he turns to the younger one, Petra, the 15-year-old, and he does the same thing to her until she's laying on the ground motionless. After this, Frank stands up and he leaves the living room and goes into the kitchen.
I will forever say this. I do not understand how women can listen to this type of stuff and be like, yeah. But us guys, I don't know, is this misogynistic? I hope it's not. But us guys will sit here and be like, this is fucked up.
Yeah, no, it is fucked up.
This is fucked up. This is some fucked up shit. And it, oh God, it really happened. This is fucked up, guys. MrBallen, what the fuck? This is fucked up.
Where he retrieves a small knife, pruning shears, and a hammer. At this point, it's likely that one or two of the Alexander women were still alive. And so Frank, he comes back into the living room with these tools in hand, and with the organs blaring in the background, he begins to systematically hack off the breasts and genitals of his two sisters and his mother. And apparently this was a very slow and physically difficult task, and so he and his father Harold began switching off. One person would be on the organs while the other was mutilating, and they would switch back and forth until...
This is fucked up. This is really fucked up. I don't feel comfortable listening to this anymore. This is fucked up. You have anything to say at all? Fuck spooky season. This is fucked up. Oh my God. I'm gonna have to put in the thumbnail that this is fucked up. Like, for real. What the fuck? What the fuck? This is fucked up. I'm not okay right now.
Ugh.
This is fucked up. Nah. Okay.
All of the offending parts.
I told you, MrBallen, with his background sounds, he makes it so real.
on these three women had been removed and nailed to the wall. The last mutilation this father and son committed was to cut the heart out of the mother, Drogma, and they wrapped it up in a cord and then nailed this cord to the wall as well. Then, with the three Alexander women either dead or close to death, the father and son began running around the apartment, yelling and singing and rejoicing. They were extremely proud of what they had just done. Later that night, they left the apartment and slept in another property that they owned, and then the following day, December 22nd, they went to the doctor's villa to tell Sabine the good news. And so they knock on the door, the doctor answers, he goes back, he gets Sabine. Sabine walks up, and Harold, her father, says to her, "Sabine, we wanted to tell you right away that Frank and I have just finished killing your mother and your sisters." To which Sabine walks up to him, takes her father's hand, presses it to her cheek, and says, "I'm sure you did what was necessary." This, of course, is what the doctor saw and overheard that was so horrible and prompted him to call the police. It was also the moment when he realized that was not mud all over these two men. That was their family members' blood. Psychiatrists would ultimately determine that Frank and Harold were not mentally fit to stand trial, and so they were both committed to an asylum for the criminally insane. Both men never showed any remorse or regret about what they had done. In fact, they continued to justify their actions by saying, because of them, these three women got to go to heaven. As for the one surviving daughter, Sabine, she pleaded with authorities to let her go live with her brother and her father in this asylum, but they rejected this request and sent her to live in a convent, which is a building that nuns live in, and no one really knows what happened to her after that. Shockingly, in 1990, so roughly 20 years after Frank and Harold were put into this asylum, they managed to escape, and they were never caught. To this day, their whereabouts remain unknown.
What?
So that's gonna do it, guys. If you got something out of today's
No. You're not gonna tell us, oh, and they escaped, and that's the end of the story. These fucking lunatics are on the loose? Loose? Hey, I'm gonna edit the fuck out of this. Can y'all, in the future, I'm talking to the future people, but can y'all give us a like and a subscribe for the mental trauma we just went through? Because we're not okay. That's not okay.
Not okay.
Yeah. That guy that's chubby. You know the whole thing. That's Rosie. She rocks sometimes. Yeah.
Mood killer.
Yeah. And then he tried to just drop off like nothing happened whatsoever. Nah. That was some fucked up shit. Yeah, that's crazy. What the fuck? Maybe I should have just watched the fucking fingers one. What the fuck?
Well, maybe.
Apparently we have 5 people in here right now. Who's all watching this right now?
Yeah, because we just came back from like, ugh.
What the fuck?
Ugh.
What the fuck? I've never been so happy to be like almost so drunk that I can't do the stream anymore. Never have I been so happy. What the fuck? What the fuck? That was some, what the fuck? Eli's still here. I don't even know if Eli is a kid or not. We might have just sent this motherfucker halfway to his demise. I don't. What the fuck? And then it instantly went down tonight as soon as you did that. Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did. What the fuck? I'll tell you what. If this shit does what it's supposed to on the internet, motherfuckers gonna come back and watch a live stream to see what our reaction is. Like,
Yeah. Ooh. If you want another spooky story, I've got one for you.
I mean,
But
at this point, it can't be worse than that.
it's pretty bad.
That was some shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 13. You're 13. You. That's Zoe. On that note, that is our daughter. I love you guys. This was a fucked up stream. I will be posting the video because I'm not the only one that's gonna be fucked up. I love y'all. We out.